This is an old paper map of Lake Hamilton. This is a quarter. I'm gonna flip it onto the map and fish a half-mile surrounding area of where the quarter lands. I'm gonna go 2 hours to try to figure out as much as I can. Welcome to the Fishing Coach YouTube channel. New challenge idea where I flip this coin, land it on the map, and then I'm gonna go fish a half a mile in that area. Okay guys, now with this challenge, my goals is to really learn as much as I can to help you guys out on your future fishing trips. I wanna catch fish, I wanna catch a lot of fish, but I'm gonna do these videos in a short amount of time. This video today is actually going to be after one of my on the water lessons. Okay guys, let's go flip the coin. So the coin landed right here. So now looking at Google Earth, we have a half a mile line I'm gonna draw, and it's gonna be from the line towards the dam. Okay guys, there's a dam, it's right there behind me. I just got done my on the water lesson, which is great. There's a guy that's done a couple trips with me, man, and they bit, and we caught them really well. We actually caught us a big one on the day. Man, it was awesome to see someone with me go catch a fish like that, of that caliber, man. It was fun, definitely this part of the year. Let's look at all the conditions right now. It is hot. It's like 100 degrees right now. Middle part of the day, probably not the best part to do a challenge like this. And on the part of the lake where like, dude, there's no wind. Like, we're about to look at the wind effects map too. There's no wind. I mean, and this is the cleanest water on this lake. So what a way to do the challenge. And we're gonna go, I'm gonna try to get forward facing footage and roll. Like I said, looking at the weather, as you guys are seeing it right there. Look at the deep dive app. It's showing some different patterns for the tournament pattern feature. And one thing I know it's not on the patterns, because it's not in there with the tournaments, and there's been tournaments on this lake, but it's pre-forward-facing sonar. But one thing with the live scope is finding schools that are going to be breaking, schooling, and then trying to even get those to bite when they're not breaking the surface, and trying to catch them underwater with the minnow. They've not ate the minnow today. It's been a topwater day. Walking topwater bait, Zara spooks, type baits. And it's going to make it more of a challenge. And like, they're eating in areas of the lake right now, just don't know down here. So we have this channel swing point we're gonna go, channel swing rock bank we're gonna check out. My little channel swing point right here. We got the dam behind me. I wanna go fish the dam. There's one little structure spot up there I like, but I'm not gonna fish it because it's like the only, I just don't wanna fish it. So anyway, guys. They didn't want it. We are not at the Coldwater Dam. This is the, I just went blank on this dam, Carpenter Dam. Guys, if you follow along in Lake Hamilton, there's gossip on what the dam's names are called. The North Dam, which is really the Blakely Dam, but there's people that call it the Coldwater Dam. And so this is, the water's 90 here. Even on the backside, it's not 90. So it's just gossip on Facebook. You know, you know. There ain't no fish here. Oh, we found some bait. Ooh. Ooh. Reel's hot. Hadn't used it in a minute. Uh-oh. How'd they miss it? Darn. How'd they miss it? Found some fish. How did they come up there and miss it? They're not big. I'd still like to catch one. over there. There they go again. Oh, we got us one of them. Look at the, oh, that dude was the baby of the babies. Got him. Let's score these. We found us one. We found us. Oh, no spot. There's some largemouth in there. That's largemouth. That's largemouth. Sorry, gonna get you off, but it's hot. It's hot. I know it's hot. It's hot. Oh, he missed it. Gosh dang it. Darn it. Guys, in 2016, when I was coaching football, me and my wife moved back to the Saline County area. We moved to Benton, and we had a hard time finding a rent house. We were looking in Haskell. We were looking in Benton, and we didn't have the contacts. We didn't know what to do, and we could not find a rent house, so we ended up having to buy a home. We weren't ready to buy a home. We had to have our family help co-sign us, go through the process. We just were young and could not do it at that time. So guys, with rentsalinecounty.com in the Haskell area, Benton area, Saline County, Bryant area, there is a bunch of properties right here on a website. You can fill out your information. But guys, not just that. If you know somebody, that's what I just want you guys to keep in mind. If you know somebody moving in the area, we're about to have a Buc-ee's in Haskell. Wow, a Buc-ee's. So it's going to bring people in, okay, to the area. So if you know one of these people that's looking, go check out rentsalinecounty.com and see if there's a house or a budget that can fit your needs. Breakdown of my whole thought process, where I actually fished, and then when I ended up catching some of those fish, guys, it was tough. During my on-the-water lessons, I mentioned my offshore lesson, kind of a guide trip day, but more still of a lesson using forward-facing. Man, we smoked them. And the week actually was weird because we had a front the next day, and the rest of the week was tough. We caught fish, some in spurts, but it wasn't like it's been. But this afternoon bite was tough, and one thing that I'm going to share as I get into the map breakdown, I wanted to go down here and learn, and I did do that. I found one little area I thought was pretty juicy for future reference, which is a big goal of my day, and that could be a goal of your days when you're trying to learn. Part of me doing this video, and that's why I want y'all just to tell me if you like the video down below. Leave me comments if you want more videos like this. But one thing about this, though, is not always just catching. It's more about learning the lake. And that's why I'm doing this, to show you guys how you can go out to areas of the lake you're not familiar with, or just a section that you are, and just pick it, learn as much as you can in a short amount of time, guys. So let's get to the map breakdown. Appreciate you guys. Hit the like button if you haven't. Hit subscribe to the channel if you're not. Once again, leave me a comment if you enjoyed this video. Okay, guys, so here's like kind of the quarter land, and we had our little half miles, but what I basically kind of did was kind of like go here and just made my line like to this island and then kind of cut across. So my history down here, I've caught fish here before. It's like the obvious structure flat down here, guys. Channel swing is right there. It's like the obvious. You have these channel swing points, docks, channel swing rock. So I started here and saw some brush here, flipped to some fish. They didn't really want to bite. And these fish, man, like they had that active period earlier in the day, but lately at Hamilton, from my forward-facing sonar and the water lessons offshore and guide trips, they've been biting different stuff literally like every day. And you just have to adapt with them. And when I'm on the water, as much as I am, I get to see it, and then I have confidence in adapting. Where like the guy that fishes one day a week, you may not. And I let them just fish tell me what they want, and this was not a minnow day. This was Monday of this week. My trip Friday was a minnow day. I mean, we smashed them on the minnow. I'm recording this later due to my my normal recording guys didn't have the mic on, so I'm redoing all this now. But Friday, guys, we had like 13 pounds. 12 won the tournament. Saturday, and the fishing got tough after the front. We had some 15, 16 pound days. My Thursday trip, we could have had 17 pounds if we executed. That's another topic there. We're not going to talk about that. But here we go. So I started here. And like I said, they didn't want the minnow this day. So my fish lower in the water, that was, the thermocline's like 30 foot, guys, by the way. So that 20 foot zone had fish. And I just Man, they probably ate a drop shot maybe. I didn't throw an eco rig. It's hard for me to fish slow unless if I like in the hunt mode when I'm hunting and trying to find. Came here and worked my way up. So I'm just saying, as I saw some fish on the bottom, tried the hair jig, and man, I think I should have slowed down. But I'm not gonna wait 30 minutes for them dudes to bite when I'm trying to find fish. So then I worked my way down here. I was disappointed, didn't really see anything here. Then as I go up here, I just kind of meandered my way. Now during this, guys, this is all me on the live scope. I never ran my big motor during this. So you hear the Johnny Schultz approach of graphing for 4 hours. Dude, that's cool. In my little period, I'm going to use my forward facing. And I might not cast at a fish for 30 minutes to an hour, but I'm going to use it instead of my unit at the dash. That's how I've kind of became. I like my units at the dash. I'm pretty good at them. But for me, teaching purpose, like this scenario, look, it's so deep. It's deep. Only thing my side image is going to tell me is where bait is, and my forward facing can tell me that. So I'm just meandering my way around. Now as I get up to the rock wall, I never really threw on the wall. I just kind of went through it, and that's something looking back I should have done more. I wish I would have tried these docks here. Talking about it, then I come up here, so then and like I said, I don't want to come here. Don't see anything at all. That just made me want to throw. Then I come up here, I see a brush pile with some fish, and they didn't want to eat. A bunch of babies. Looking back, I wish I would have went down here and checked these docks out, but I didn't. Then I came over here. This brush pile had some fish. Good ones. Came up here, lost a dink, caught a small dink, or it came off. But anyway, there's some dinks up here. There's some better fish out here, and I couldn't get them to bite. So then, now guys, if I'm doing all this, I could probably throw in a buzz bait right here and a buzz bait back here. But y'all, the fishing coach is offshore fishing, and we're going to use the electronics that we have. But I really wanted to go back here and throw a buzz bait. I'm just telling y'all the truth. Anyway, so then I had like 30 minutes left, and I went over here, and that's where y'all saw me catch one, and then I lost one. Then by that time, I was like, I'm out of here. But guys, as I left, here's the next part. As I left, I went back to where I have caught some fish at, and then I went to graph areas and try to find more fish. I actually graphed, and I did. The thing I noticed is some more areas where I was catching fish at that day, they were gone, but then they were close to where we caught them, but they were on the bottom on flats, bottom near ledges. Example of like a ledge, guys. It's like right here is a higher flat, and it drops in this ledge. So some of the fish, like for example, if we caught fish right here, they were not here when I came back. They were like down the way or more shallower, and they were all on the bottom. And they were really hard to catch because I tried to catch some of them just to see, oh, hey, what if I'm in a tournament and it's 1 o'clock? It was actually like 2:30. If I'm in a tournament, it's 2:30. What am I going to do? And that's just how it worked out, guys. And so couldn't get him to bite. Anyway, guys, you have any questions, send me a message down below. All my bait tackle, if you're still watching, will be in the description. Now let's get to the Faith Juice. Welcome to the Faith Juice part of the episode, guys. And football season is upon us. And one thing is we are hearing about football season, seeing all the clips and stuff. I see these old Nick Saban clips. And it reminds me when I was a coach and a teacher. And one thing you always emphasized on your kids, your players, was coming out and practicing hard, coming out and working hard in the weight room, whatever you're doing, work, work, work. And then, as a coach, I would always try to bring life into it. You got to go work hard in life and your job. Well, as we get older and stuff kind of comes around us and things happen, we might have days that we don't work as hard because we're tired or because of things get in the way, and then that becomes more days, and it might become a week. And I don't know if you're in this position right now, but it just seems like that can happen very easy. And I remember seeing a clip this week of Saban getting on his dudes when he was coaching Alabama about having a bad day of practice, and that can lead to more and more. Well, the Bible does talk about working hard. Like Proverbs 12:24 says, the hand of the diligent will rule, while the slothful person will be put to forced labor. So in Proverbs, there's a lot of like scripture similar to this, where working hard, you see you'll get land, you'll see this, and then if you don't work hard, you're lazy, you don't have the benefits. But then as we go into the New Testament, there are verses where it's going to tell you work for the Lord and then work hard as well, and you will see blessings. And the blessings is where it's not just money. It could be health. It could be many different things. I just used health as an example. But a lot of people think it's money. But with that is my challenge for you this week is, are we being lazy at work? Are we being lazy in the house? Or are we working hard? And are we working diligently? And so, and as I'm saying this right here, I'm seeing my 3-year-old pull a Gatorade out of the fridge right now. James, what are you doing? James? Did you ask for that? You're smiling at me so cute, though. Did you ask? Anyway, guys, he just got me so off track. Appreciate you. Hope you enjoyed this message. Let me know what you think, and we'll see you on the next one.